I gotta get a camera rolling for the B-roll footage for the Netflix doc for the podcast.
Alright.
You're live. Can you hear that?
Yep.
That is a very small Casio keyboard for dramatic podcasting production value.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
What's your ETA on getting here?
Huh?
What's your ETA on getting here?
I wasn't on the way right now.
Say again?
I wasn't on my way right now.
Like you're getting in the car right now?
No, I wasn't on my way. Was I supposed to be?
What? Yeah. What do I got to do? Call you an Uber? I mean, I'll pay for an Uber just to bring you here if you're too dumb to get in the car with some friends and come to a party with me again.
Hey, Rue.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm to come get a party with you again?
I mean, you missed out on the last party, right?
Yeah, because I was sick. But
Well, listen, dude, I don't need all the excuses. Everyone shows up at exactly the right time all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's kind of how this thing works, dude. You didn't do anything wrong. You did everything right.
Dude, I'm fine. The only thing I've got to do is... Hey,
Scoob.
Yeah.
When you went through your psychotic episode, I owe you a fucking apology, brother.
Yeah, I did it myself.
No, I need to apologize because I didn't understand at the time everything that was going on. I thought it was just a comic book, and you were right the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm calling to beg your forgiveness. I'm calling to beg your forgiveness because it was just.
Bro, you got mine. You know,
brother, I know that we don't even need to ask each other's forgiveness. I know that.
No, you don't, man.
I know
okay,
that.
Bro?
I just need to see you as fast as humanly fucking possible, Scoob. I am tired of wasting time doing things the slow way.
Man, I don't know. Like I said, as soon as I get my money, I'm coming up this time, man. I'm not sick.
Scoob, are you with people right now?
No, I'm not with nobody.
Okay. Do you have enough money? Do you have a car of your own right now or no?
Mine's in the shop.
Okay.
They've been trying to get that differential in for fucking years.
Okay, I know everything happens at just the right time, but there comes a point where one needs to take a leap of faith.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And there comes a point when celestial beings need to step in and intervene.
Right.
Because the longer we're on this phone call, the longer everyone else in the world is suffering.
Right.
Because you're wasting my time and their time right now. We're all wasting time. This video could just as easily be called a whole bunch of self-righteous pricks jerk themselves off and waste more time. And that could be said about the entire human history.
Yeah, you're right. So, hey, you've had some pretty enlightening experiences.
If I tell you, hey, brother, it's just turtles all the way down. Do you know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you having more fun where you're at right now than being...
You know I'm not.
Okay.
How could I possibly...
So let's troubleshoot this together, Scoob. I can either A, call for an Uber to an address that you drop me. I could B, give you as much time as you want to spread the good news that I am the fucking second coming of Christ. And I have been your brother the whole time, and I did not know and did not want to say out loud that that was the case because I was afraid of being misjudged. And I have lurked in the shadows with you and built a mechanism and network that is going to end the war on drugs and end fentanyl killing people who don't want to be killed by it. And that's why try as you needed to kill yourself. It was just to say, it would.
You knew I did that.
I do, and I'm telling you, that it was all just to save time, and that you were important and I needed you, and that nothing bad will happen to you if you decided to walk or get on planes or trains or automobiles with as many people as you cared to fucking bring, that you want to come to a safe place for a meeting of the fucking Illuminati, where Joe Biden and the Pope will end up coming and bringing my fucking son to me, if Jeanette and Bobby Simpson won't.
Right.
And so, brother, the grand finale is going to be in 30 days. The truth is that for the people who have heard the good news, that have sat in my living room, money is no longer an issue. I've been doing the loaves and fishes routine, first in my living room for my friends, then inside of bars locally. Next, I'm going to casinos and theaters, while I go across country until I get to the comedy mothership at Joe Rogan's unopened club to perform the most elaborate act that the world has ever seen to soften the blow that Jesus Christ is here and he fixed everything in the snap of his fingers. And here's a series of YouTube videos that you can watch so that your mind doesn't explode while you wake up to the fact that you too are God inside of this simulation. That it's not possible to die. You will always wake up in a version of reality where you lived. And that when people say, now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And if I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to take. Scooby, I want you to know that in every possible reality before this one, you successfully killed yourself. But in this one, you wake up to the fact that you are in heaven and my best friend. And I am going to give you the gift of telling your story on the internet and being the first person in on the joke while we do director's commentary like you and I have been planning it the whole time and you just didn't know it. Okay, Scoob?
For some reason, though, I did know it because I came to you and asked you to write it.
I know. I just, at this point, I have found a trick, a magic trick that bends space and time so that people who aren't on our level will never be able to understand. Will never be able to understand it in my terms until they come sit with me and I explain it to them this concisely. But what I'm also going to do, but listen.
Okay.
What I'm also going to do is everyone wants me to turn these videos private because they could be used against me in a court of law.
Right.
Now, I'm quite sure that no matter what I do, that you and I are also the lords of hell. And that if ultimately no one else will come to this party, that if the Pope doesn't bring me my fucking son, then we will just sit here and quietly wait until he's old enough to use a phone to get on YouTube to see what everyone else is talking about. And so I just like surprises, Scoob. I just like not knowing everything. So I would like you to surprise me in getting here to my address with as many people, few or just you, on your own goddamn time. But you have been giving me so many excuses for why you're not sitting here and I am alone in this living room when I have been planning this surprise party for you since Jesus left Chicago.
Hey, buddy, you haven't really. You told me Valentine's Day. That's when that week is.
I know.
I've been shooting.
I know. It will still be Valentine's Day. But I'd like to see my son sooner than that. And I have a sneaking suspicion that you will be the person that walks my son back into my home. And the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost will be a family once again. And we can sit and watch a magic show that I made for my kid so that he woke up to the fact.
Where is he at?
My wife will not let me see him. And no one will help me. And that's why I need you for the grand finale.
How long has it been since you've seen him?
I had a court-ordered visitation from Judge Brown's orders on Thursday, and they are so terrified of me right now as I'm putting on my magic show and demonstrating greater and greater degrees of power, ultimately culminating on Valentine's Day, where I split the earth open and bring Heath Ledger back and Anthony Bourdain in front of their eyes. So if they did not doubt me before, stick around, because on Valentine's Day, I'm going to be bringing Heath Ledger. Whew, God, I'm shaking even fucking saying this, dude, because this is a reach even for me. I'm going to be bringing back Heath Ledger and Tony Bourdain.
Two people who have not done as many drugs as me.
Nope. But you know what, buddy? Right
But
now, I have been inviting everyone to come spend the day with me and watch Loaves and Fishes and Miracles. And some people have heard it and some people haven't. They just got better shit to do with their time.
Better shit to do with it for sure.
Well, I'm quite sure that I'm awesome.
And I'm quite sure you are too.
And part of being awesome... Alexa, what's the definition of awesome?
The adjective awesome is usually defined as causing or inducing awe, inspiring an overwhelming feeling of reverence, admiration, or fear. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for awesome.
Do I need to talk more about how sometimes I can be scary and sometimes I'm not, but it's all just love from a distorted point of view?
No, because actually I understand.
I know.
I mean, you look at how much I wrote. I mean, I came out with everything. I told y'all everything I was going to
I know. Listen.
I loaded up so much and done so many and it didn't kill me, none of them. It was like I didn't even do them.
I know, Scoob, I don't mean to cut you off because I want to record this podcast on higher quality equipment, but I just want to talk to a friend right now, okay? And I just need to get my thoughts out because I'm kind of going...
Get them out. I'm listening.
Yeah. There comes a time and crucial points in human history where celestial beings need to step in. And you, Scoob, the context of this story is you're just me in another life. Okay? Now, that being said, as far as like the ability to move towards the happy continuum at a faster and faster pace so that anyone else who doesn't believe will watch the singularity get made within this lifetime, we can leave no doubts. And so, the sooner you and I hang out, and the sooner that my family stops worrying and brings my son to me, the sooner I can accelerate in this reality the singularity, the space program, and let all of the people right now live in a Star Trek future if that's what they want.
I'm not real familiar with the Star Trek continuum, so...
I know. It's a deep cut. Some people will get it.
You're right. I'm one that just never watched Star Trek.
Hilarious. Would you like to see it in your lifetime, buddy?
Yeah.
Just because you haven't seen it, you know you want to see it, right?
Right.
That's it. The universe is just a surprise machine. It's just here for generating novelty to serve me, God. It's just that God even wants to see something new on Netflix. God likes a new show and a new circus and a new surprise. And who's to judge what the best show on earth is unless I get all the eyes watching and all the comments and all the critical feedback? And so far on all my videos, I've left the comments off because in general, what I want people to do is kind of what you're doing right now and just sit and listen to me. But I've done all the work and they can all catch up until the end of time. Because in the next 7 days, I am going to throw such a party here that it'll bring... My milkshake's going to bring... Hold on. Since we're recording this, Scoop, this is the other fun part, is I'm going to release this and shame you into not getting here faster by way of validating every claim about you. Scoop, do you want to dox yourself on the internet and just know that nothing bad will happen to you? Okay, by the way, hey, just as another... Do you want surprises or... can I accelerate things a little bit faster? Flip a coin.
I don't care either one.
Do you have a coin? Let me do another magic trick for you, Scoob.
Alright.
Tell me when you have a coin.
Let me get a coin out. Alright, I got one.
Alright. Alright. Heads, because we can't get this up. Either this miracle is going to happen where you're going to be the first person in the world to flip a coin, and this thing is going to land perfectly straight up, and it will still be my job to decide what's going on tomorrow. Or B, I will either A, accelerate the Gene Roddenberry future faster forward in front of you, okay, where we get to that faster, or B, I leave it a surprise until you get here. What should I do? Flip the coin. Heads, Roddenberry. Tails, surprises.
Is tails.
Tails. What was tails again? Well, I already forgot. Tails with surprises?
Yeah.
Alright. Fuck you. I don't have time for that. I dropped the Addy for Mage. I dropped the Addy for Mage Loop too, and he's already on the way and bringing his kids.
Who?
Mage. He's on the way and he's bringing his kids, and I think that you and him will arrive at exactly the right time.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Do you want the surprise to keep getting better?
Yeah.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do after we hang up this phone call is post it to YouTube, and then we just broadcast it on all of the platforms the way that you have been.
Okay.
And that way, if anyone else wants to come and watch a live interview with Scooby and Mage Loop, where we get to the bottom of the Chris Mitchell story until he calls in on a phone line, and we'll just put it on YouTube.
Okay.
Alright, so...
It works for me.
Alright, so what's the deal? Do you want me to call an Uber, or you want to sleep on it?
Let me sleep on it, because I gotta get shit ready. And I would have to get my medicine and shit ready.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I just talked to Mage Loop a second ago. Do you want a conference call him in and we'll just accelerate the timeline even further? Or do you want
Yeah, I don't care. We can go ahead and do a conference call.
Okay, cool. So it'd be okay if we just all talk about how we're orchestrating the best prank ever, and part of the surprise is we're going to get to all four-way call or possibly meet Cardex. Because you got to know, Cardex is just like Harry Potter or Donald Trump, right? Or really anybody.
Right.
Is that anyone will look at something if you write their name on it. That's why you write Stan Lee was here on all the pyramids in Egypt. You know?
Right.
You know any good pianists?
Do I know any?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, my niece, my step-niece.
Tell you what. My mom is a piano instructor, and if they would like free piano lessons, you can call her at 781-710-4917. Did you write that down on a piece of paper? Do you have a piece of paper nearby?
Yeah, I got notes.
You got notes?
Yeah.
Me too. Get the joke?
No, what was the number?
My mom's phone number is 781-710-4917.
And that's it. Is that your mom's number?
That's my mom's cell phone number, yeah. She's nearby waiting in a hotel. I need you to help me accelerate the point where my mom comes and gives me a hug because I'm sitting here alone and they're worried.
Say, what are they worried about?
That I'm having a psychotic break when I'm telling them pretty openly that I'm the Second Coming.
Let's go ahead and
you just call my mom because she probably needs a voice of
You want me?
reason.
You want me to call her for real?
Yeah, no, but hold on. I want to give you my dad's phone number, and then I'm going to give you Curtis Nelson's phone number.
Okay.
All right, so my dad's name is Peter Chapman.
Hey, hold on. Your dad?
Yeah.
Is what?
It's right. You just write dad. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's DAD. Let's see here. Okay, and now the next one is 781-820-9678.
Okay.
Oh man, this is so refreshing. Scoob, we're getting a lot of work done right here. I'm looking into the future and seeing all the new surprises that are being generated, and buddy, they are fucking awesome, dude. They are so cool. Heaven is only about to get better. Like I want you to understand that what's also happening right now is that heaven is just the coolest version of all possible realities to just live on a loop. And actively what we're participating in right now is actually improving heaven. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that whether I'm lying or not, this is the only life people get, and so they should try to make it heaven?
Yeah. And I also remember somebody telling me, though, that this is the only life that we have, and therefore we need to not worry about so much of the celestial and focus more on what's in front of us.
Yes.
You remember who that person was?
Who was that?
You.
I genuinely couldn't think who wrote that. I don't read my own work. I don't watch the same episode twice. I want to see something new. So,
right.
In spiritual circles, sometimes they say...
Do you not remember saying that to me?
Hilarious joke, Scooby. We could go on and on like this all day. I can't wait to do this for the rest of our lives, Scooby.
Yeah, I know. That'd be funny, but I mean, honestly, though...
Scooby, Scooby, what I want you to know is that as soon as you get here, we will continue to have this moment and this level of fun at an infinitely accelerating speed forward, while the entire world around us goes back to Eden before our eyes like a grand show. And you will be sitting right by my side like my brother, because you are my most favorite angel. That I made you perfect the first time. And it was not until I got to see all of your flaws and dents and brokenness that I saw the perfection that you were. Do you get it?
Yeah. I do.
I would like you to orchestrate as fast as the laws of physics permit for you to get here safely and soundly with anyone and everyone who does not slow you down while you get here, and watch the rest of the world from my living room turn back into Eden. You will not die in your sleep. You will get here safely, no matter how long you take. That only when you get here will that start happening. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And so I don't...
Wow. You know what? This is really amazing. I cannot believe you have already
buddy,
straight up.
It is just going to get better and better. Surprise,
well,
motherfucker. Surprise.
I just heard from Mage, actually.
Do you want a conference call him in? Can you figure out how to do that? Tell you
no,
what,
but
I got to take...
listen. He's right here on Signal.
Hold on. I got to take a leak. We'll do a commercial break. Do you want to
yes.
do you want to shout out any corporate sponsors or anything like that?
No.
All right. Well, this is brought to you by Bank of America. Why doesn't everyone go out tomorrow and light them on fire?
Okay.
Or just don't. I don't give a shit. We'll see what happens.
All right, brother.
All right. I love you.
Right.
Talk to you soon.
I do.
Bye.